Hi, my name is Yulia Beimlina, and I'm a founder of English student-to-student startup that allows learners at B1 level and above communicate accurately, fluently, and naturally with everyone around the world. Today, I want to share with you a personal story of my language learning, a story how I was mastering English language pronunciation. After I tell you the story, it will become very obvious to you how it shows three major problems that come up yet again and again in English language learning and teaching. And these three problems are unacceptance of yourself and your identity, focus on perfection, and shame. Let's get started. I entered university, and as a first year student, I was taught how to master the sounds of the English language. My teachers went to great lengths to explain meticulously how each phoneme of the English language has to be pronounced. They would draw elaborate schemes, and literally I was forced to sit with a mirror in front of me and a cocktail straw between my teeth and pronounce each sound separately. I was not allowed to speak whole sentences until the time that the sound that would come up from my mouth would satisfy the ears of my teachers. Unfortunately, this moment did not arrive. Everyone else, all the other girls, were way ahead of me, already speaking, but I had to sit in the corner and work on particular separate sounds. It did not work for me. It was a complete disaster. The sounds would not come out of my mouth. It just did not work for me. My mouth was not built for this kind of pronunciation. So that's the whole thing. Like, basically everyone else moved ahead. They started mastering sentence frames and grammar, but I had to work on my sounds. Well, luckily, I had it in me to just give up on the advice that I was given and to start speaking, to act as a rebel, and to start speaking with the sounds that I had in my mouth, with the sounds that I could produce. And at first, my teachers would stare at me with appall as if they had seen a monster. I would really hurt the ears with my imperfect pronunciation. Luckily, yet again, I had it in me just to continue speaking the way I could, and then gradually gaining fluency in grammar and vocabulary and saying things again and again and again, I was able to get ahead. Long story short, shame in the language learning. You are not saying things right. You are not following certain standards. This is not good enough. You don't speak like Princess Diana. You don't speak RP, received pronunciation. The sounds that come out of your mouth are not queen sounds. So you very often you are made to feel shame. And the second thing that comes up in language learning is the unacceptance of your cultural identity, the unacceptance of who you are. You allow others to make yourself believe that the only way to speak English is to speak as the Queen or King of England, and all the other ways are unacceptable. In reality, English long ago became lingua franca. It's not a language that belongs to native English speakers anymore. It's a language that connects other non-natives like me, like you and I, and we use it to communicate effectively, bringing our own cultural identities and accents into it. Luckily, there is a place for diversity in the world, and luckily you can learn to become a fluent communicator without giving up your identity and saying bye-bye to shame. This is what we do in our community of students, Every week you get to meet a new person from a new place in the world and learn how to speak English effectively together. You can try it for free today by booking a demo in the description below.